And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boob. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Foul ball there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler. And makes the grab. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
One out, base is empty. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson getting to start at shortstop, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and getting to start for Baltimore, Grayson Rodriguez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a foul ball. Curveball drops in for a strike. The Orioles looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Goes down looking.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Trey Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Turner with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. Phillies down in order, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Angelo Cooper.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Fought off foul. Mayo turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 42nd home run of the season. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Holliday launched a homer in his most recent game. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a strike.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Schwarber with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Brandon Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Marsh over at first with 1 away.
No, that's the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
One down, Phillies down a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Nola back to work. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Out towards left center. Kepler hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh under it. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Rafael Marchand.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball.
That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Stop. Takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And it remains 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Gunnar Henderson
1-0.
in the dirt, but kept close. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ball 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that one gets past the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Caught him looking for the K.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mountcastle rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. Mayo working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out. Runner at second. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swinging. Throw to first in time. Nice job behind the plate there. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westberg. Grounded out his first time. Down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. On the ground, and it goes just foul. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Trey Turner now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Schwarber in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Off off the batter's eye and gone. All muscle to center field. His 36th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
A sliding stop over to first, and they get the out. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. And this is now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kepler calls it in, and there's one away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler sizes this one up. 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Offense held it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Nick Castellanos. Out in front and foul to the left side.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Steps on first for the out. Max Kepler at the plate. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. The Orioles leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Mullins snags it on the run. Joe Ross comes on now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 2.
Ryan Mountcastle.
That one missed. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Kepler drops into the glove. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Angelo Cooper. First pitch swinging. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks getting ready to go. Kirkering also getting ready. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And that one popped in the air left field. Kepler should have this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Cooper, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. To first. And there's two away. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Jordan Westberg. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
On the ground to third. Sosa. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Rodriguez back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Stop. In the box again. Takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him swinging. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike. Ross, the tall righty, 245 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Now, Cedric Mullins. Tap foul at the plate. And a pitch. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The shortstop takes the ball. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going back, and that one is off the top of the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Ross will depart, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Orion Kerkering.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Angelo Cooper. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. That's towards center. Turner in pursuit. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop Shortstop, Trey Turner.
First
Ball,
pitch
no.
just misses.
So
One
what we're
ball,
seeing is
no
a
strike.
lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
In the air, right field. Mayo makes the catch, and there's one gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. The Orioles leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swing.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Kobe Mayo. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. That one missing inside. And that one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
High fly ball out towards left center. Kepler sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. And that's in there at the knees.
No ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Marchand on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh racing over to make the catch. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Rodriguez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Now batting Max Kepler. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quips it to Mountcastle. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez departs, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now here is Rafael Marchand. Ball 1, no strikes. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Whips it to first. And he's out. This is Bryson Stott.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sosa stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and the inning is over. So they pick up. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Cowser leading things off and takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taijuan Walker up and loosening in the pen. Painter warming up as well. That one the other way. Sosa. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Gets down, base hit. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 2-3-4 set to hit. Back here in Philadelphia, last chance for the home team. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
0-2.
Out towards right center field. Mullins sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Turner getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses off the outside edge. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one ripped into right. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Breaking ball in there for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking.